Good morning, ma'am. Myself, Anansha. Roll number is 234G100 I am from 2nd CSC. My topic is computer generation. Subject name is digital logic and computer organization. Subject code is 23ECE307. My topic outline is first generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation, fifth generation, key technologies in computer generations. Impact of computer generations in society. Future trends in computing. Conclusion. First generation is 1940 to 1956. Vacuum tubes. The first computers used vacuum tubes for circuitry and magnetic drums for memory and were often enormous, taking up entire rooms. They were very expensive to operate and in addition to using a great deal of electricity, generated a lot of heat, which was often the cause of malfunctions. First generation computers relied on machine language, the lowest level programming language understood by computers. To perform operations, and they could only solve one problem at a time. Input was based on punched cards and paper tape, and output was displayed on printouts. Next, second generation 1956 to 1963. Transistors. Transistors replaced vacuum tubes and ushers in the second generation of computers. The transistors was invented in 1947 but did not see widespread use in computers until the late 1950s. The transistor was far superior to vacuum tubes, following computers to become smaller, faster, cheaper, more energy efficient, and more eligible than their first generation predecessors. Through the transistor still generated a great deal of heat that subjected the computer to damage. It was a vast improvement over the vacuum tubes. Second generation computers still relied on punched cards for input and printouts for output. Second generation computers moved from cryptic binary machine language to symbolic or assembly languages, which allowed programmers to specify instructions in words. High-level programming languages were also being developed at this time, such as early versions of COBOL and Fortran. These were also the first computers that stored the instructions in their memory, which moved from a magnetic drum to magnetic core technology. The first computers of this generation were developed for the atomic energy industry. Third generation is 1964 to 1971. Integrated circuits. The development of the integrated circuit was the hallmark of the third generation of computers. Transistors were miniatured and placed on silicon chips called semiconductors, which drastically increased the speed and efficiency of computers. Instead of punched cards and printouts, users interacted with third generation computers through keyboards and monitors and interfaced with an operating system which allowed the device to run many different applications at one time with a central program that monitored the memory. Computers for the first time became accessible to a mass audience because they were smaller and cheaper than their predecessors. Fourth generation 1964 to 1971. Microprocessors. The microprocessor brought the fourth generation of computers, as thousands of integrated circuits were built onto a single silicon chip. What in the first generation filled on an entire room could now fit in the palm of the hand. The Intel 4004 chip, developed in 1971, located all the components of the computer, from the central processing unit and memory to input or output controls, on a single chip. In 1981, IBM introduced its first computer for the home user, and in 1984, Apple introduced the Macintosh. Microprocessors also moved out of the realm of desktop computers and into many areas of life, as more and more everyday products began to use microprocessors. As these small computers became more powerful, they could be linked together to form networks, which eventually led to the development of the internet. Fourth generation computers also saw the development of GUIs, the mouse and handheld devices. Fifth generation is 1971 at present. Artificial intelligence. Fifth generation computing devices based on artificial intelligence are still in development. Though there are some applications such as voice recognition that are being used today. The use of parallel processing and superconductors is helping to make artificial intelligence a reality. Quantum computation and molecular and nanotechnology will radically change the face of computers in years to come. The goal of fifth generation computing is to develop devices that respond to natural language input and are capable of learning and self organization. Key technologies in computer generation. Each generation introduced key technologies that shaped its capabilities and applications. Vacuum tubes, transistors, integrated circuits, and microprocessors were pivotal, innovations. Current trends focus on AI, cloud computing, and quantum technologies for future generations. Impact of computer generations on society. Each generation has transformed industries from manufacturing to healthcare and education. The evaluation of computers has facilitated the rise of the information age. Society has become increasingly dependent on computer technology for daily functions. Future trends in computing. Future generations are likely to focus on improvements in AI algorithms and quantum computing. There is a growing trend towards more sustainable and energy efficient computing solutions. The integration of computing with emerging fields like biotechnology is expected to revolutionizing industries. Conclusion. Understanding the generations of computers providing insight into technological process. Each generation builds on the previous one, leading to innovative breakthrough. As we move forward, the potential of computing continues to expand, shaping the future of humanity. Thank you, ma'am.